So I met Ryan when he did landscaping with the restaurant that I managed. And that was about 20 years ago. So I've known him for a very long time. So he's always done a really great job throughout that time. So right now, he does the landscaping at the townhomes that I live in. Just the simple edging of sidewalks, things like that just make things look prettier and just have that crisp look to it. We weren't seeing a whole lot of that before Ryan got here. Also had a huge issue with the sprinkler system and the irrigation. There would be so many heads that were broken and it just looked like a big river of water coming off the side of the sidewalk because they weren't working. So that was really nice to see when he came in, was able to get all that fixed. So before they arrived, what we would find is that we didn't really feel like we were getting our money's worth. HOA fees are extremely expensive, and you pay for this luxury to have someone take care of your lawn. And in these places, you want your lawn to kind of represent you. You want to have pride. And so before Ryan and his team got here, there wasn't a lot of pride when guests would come over and I'd have dead bushes in my front yard. And you're just like, what is going on? If you call and you're like, hey, I need help, was also extremely frustrating. When things were broken, like the sprinkler heads and the irrigation, if you're walking down the sidewalk and you're not paying attention, you're walking into mud puddles because there's water, which makes the mud and everything along those lines on the sidewalks. And then if you're also walking through the grass, they were very easy to trip over. And then especially in the wintertime, if they were leaking at all, it was cold, below freezing, we'd actually have icy spots on the sidewalks before he got here. So once EarthScape arrived, you saw an immediate change with just the overall appearance, the edging of the sidewalks, small things like that, bushes being taken care of, actually dead bushes being pulled out, everything being trimmed back the way it needs to be so that they weren't overgrown, and making sure that the trees weren't falling over into the sidewalk and hitting people in the face as you walked by. You knew you were getting taken care of because he takes pride in what he does, and it really reflects in the work and the everything that you look at throughout the property, around the pool, all the bushes, the flowers. That's one thing that I really, really like. When he would come through, his team was always really good, especially about cleaning up behind themselves, which is really big. When you mow and you leave grass clippings all over the place, that was a big difference between the last one and the new one, and when they come in. Yeah, I would absolutely recommend Ryan and EarthScape. He takes pride in his business, and he's also extremely proactive when it comes to different issues that he sees. He tries to get ahead of that so that you're not running into a bigger issue down the road.